So, what is it that you keep getting hung up on? I'd like you to repeat that loud and clear. What are you getting hung up on?
What do I keep getting hung up on?
Because when you get hung up on something, you end up repeating it, but you choose to repeat it. You're not forced to, because you think the next time you can handle it and you'll be able to make your challenge.
People keep.
Don't worry about your tears. Let them fall. No one can see them. I can't see them from here.
Okay. People keep dying on me, leaving me here.
I'd like you to ask for Hank to come forward. It's just one at a time. If Hank sis can come forward while you're there in heaven, and let me know when Archangel Michael brings him forward. Has he come forward?
Yeah.
Now, the most important part is, do you see now that he still exists?
Yeah.
And I bet he's with you all the time, isn't he? His love is with you all the time, isn't it?
Yes.
And the barrier is thin. You can't see him, but he's still there and he still exists. I want you to think he's in Hawaii and you just don't have a boat to get there. Now, he has a message for you. It's a message. Go ahead and receive Hank's message. He'll explain. And I want you to share it because you're recording this. For you.
He said he tried to take me with him, but he didn't realize it wouldn't work.
But as he got sicker, you became stronger. How did he try and take you with him?
The last week he was alive, he wanted me to walk with him.
So were you working with him while you were sleeping?
No, I remember we were standing up and he was holding really tight on to me. And he said, "Let's go." And he was walking, but he was walking in place. And he was holding really tight.
It's okay. And was this a psychic experience on the ethereal level?
It was physical and psychic for him. It was both for him. And it was physical for me.
Because you said he's walking in place but not moving anywhere.
Yeah, physically he was, but in his mind's eye he was walking to heaven.
Were you with him when he passed?
Yes.
Very good. And ask him, why did he go? He'll tell you. He has a beautiful, perfect explanation. It's very important that you hear him and listen to what he says.
He had to he had to get ready for his mom up there because she needed his help.
Had she passed yet?
No, but she did later that year.
And he wanted to be there for her when she arrived?
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Kinda.
You know there's no accidents and no mistakes.
Yeah.
I want you to turn to Archangel Michael while you're still holding Hank's hand, and I want you to ask Archangel Michael why. Just put it to him why. Did he call you dear one?
Yes. They said they needed him there. And they said that I wasn't finished and I needed to meet Larry.
So the plan worked out perfectly.
Yes.
And I need you to really take another long, slow, deep breath and really think about all the information that you're getting. And look at him. He still exists. He's still there. He's just not here. But he still exists. And he's happy too, isn't he?
Yes.
He looks good too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He has a message for you. I want you to receive Hank's message. It's another one.
Says he's sorry it hurt so much.
Beautiful. Do you forgive him? It's okay. Do you forgive yourself? I need you to forgive yourself right now. Make better sense now? Very good. Much easier for you to release?
Yes.
Not get hung up on it anymore? Not to keep internalizing it, thinking that it was something that you did? What about Scott? Could you ask Hank to bring Scott forward then, please? Scott H. He's there already, isn't he?
Yeah.
How does he look?
Making me laugh.
Give him a big hug. 13 years. That was wonderful. Give him a hug. What's he saying?
He said he misses me. He said he's sorry. He said he was quite an ass here. Yeah.
Ask him why was he like that? What was the purpose of that? What was the purpose of the life with you two? What did he say?
He said we were supposed to learn together. We grew up together.
Oh, very good. But I want you to look in hindsight now to see really from the vantage point that you are, how much the relationship like that made you strong and helped form who you are today.
Yeah, he says he made me sassy, scrappy.
And compassionate and forgiving.
Yeah, so I can
unconditional.
Understand other people that had to go through that.
And all those things were in your best interest, weren't they? Because look at you now.
Yeah.
I want you to look toward Archangel Michael and say, is there anything that we go through on the earth that we can't handle?
He says, no, dear one.
He said, and we chose it all even before we got there.
Mm-hmm.
And even in the midst of it, it seems like it's such a challenge and that it's so hard. But on the outside, when we are looking at it from the other side, it was a really good thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't kill you and made you stronger.
At times it felt like it was going to kill me.
But yet, here you are. There they are. Group hug. Group hug. I want you to thank them for coming forward and sharing and giving you an opportunity to love them and forgive them. Thanking them for the blessings that you couldn't even see them as because they were blessings, as hard as it may have been. But I want you to see the love behind it, because they chose before you even got here to be how they were, because that's what you desired to make you who you are today.
Scott's dancing. Oh my gosh.
Can he dance, or is he clowning?
Oh, he's not a good dancer. He wasn't a good dancer here either, but it's super funny.
He's trying to cheer you up, huh?
Yeah.
Very good.
That's funny.
That's a lot of love, though, right? Now, I want you to look at both of them and see how your relationship was before you literally came into the earth plane. What relationships did you and Hank and Scott have before you to make a pact to come in and do what you guys have done while you were here? What was your relationship before this? Archangel Michael will assist.
Scott had something to do with music.
What about Hank?
Hank, it was like unconditional love.
Very good.
Yeah.
The reason why I wanted you to ask or to look back into you guys' past is so you can see that there's a real connection there, and there was real purpose in those experiences. Does that help you?
Yeah, and Hank has it's very father feel. Scott was more childlike, about having fun.
Very good. And when you were battling cancer, were you ever close to death at all? Ask Archangel Michael. Repeat that.
Yes, twice.
And did you ever pass and decide to stay on when given the option? Loud and clear.
The surgery, I visited. I left to visit.
Loud and clear. It's okay. You left to visit whom?
I left to visit heaven.
Did you speak with Archangel Michael or who?
With God.
Oh, good. Did God give you an option to stay or come back?
Yeah, he gave me an option.
And you chose to stay.
Yeah.
How many times?
The second time I didn't go all the way.
And when God gave you an option, did he show you, and I want you to relive that experience, did he show you your future and what the future held for you?
Yeah, I don't see that he showed me, but I heard that my daughter needed me.
Ah, beautiful. And you made the right decision.
Yeah.
It's very good to tie all this up, is it not?
Yeah.
Very good. And when when you had that experience of meeting God, is that when your psychic mediumship began, or did it begin since you were a little child? Did something open up within you when you made that visit to heaven?
Michael says that it reopened. I had it when I was young, but I closed it off.
Did it go dormant with just being a human and learning to be human, or growing up? Or did it scare you and you like, oh?
I was afraid it would hurt other people and scared me.
Very good. But now you'd like to be able to open those doors wide open and be in control over it and receive the gift. Is that correct?
Yes.
And to do that, would you then begin channeling?
He says
Could you use that gift to channel?
Yes, he says I have.
And what does Cthulhu have to do with this gift of yours? What is your connection to Cthulhu? Ask Archangel Michael, he'll tell you.
I worked with him in a past life.
A past life on the earth?
Yes.
In what capacity?
What was that? What? So it feels like that someone would speak through me. Who?
And who is Cthulhu to you? Or who is Cthulhu? Since you're in a higher vibrational space, I would love for you to give a small testament to who Cthulhu is. From what you gather from that high vibration from Archangel Michael, and from what you know as your third dimensional aspect or expression as Stacie.
He was on Earth once. Very wise. He taught people.
And were you there with him when he was on the earth?
Yeah, I'm sitting in his class.
Very good. You were a student of his. And so now, as Stacie, do you feel drawn to channel him and to bring his message forward? Is that what you're supposed to? Is that a purpose?
He says I'm supposed to refer to his past teachings to help me with channeling, but it's not necessarily his channeling him.
Oh, very good. That's very important to know. So but is it meant for you to become a channel for the world? Is it one of your intentions or purpose? Archangel Michael, he'll share.
Yes, for the collective.
Oh, very good. And when you're channeling, you mean channeling verbally out loud, or via your paintings, or how would you channel? How do you channel this message of love?
It says multi-ways. Multi-ways.
Excellent. But very good. Continue. I'm sorry.
One is writing.
What do you think the best way is for you? What would you desire to do? Stacie, do you think you'd like to channel verbally, out loud?
Yes.
And ask Archangel Michael, is that in the cards for you?
Yes. He says deep meditation. Deep meditation to accomplish that.
Oh, very good. And doing sessions like these sessions that you're doing with me today, does this help make that connection?
Yes.
Very good.
He says I have a hard time turning my mind off.
You used to have a hard time turning your mind off, but every day you're getting better and better, aren't you?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, it's not hard to turn your mind off at all now. I think now that's all you have to think is angel kisses, angel kisses, angel kisses. Very good. I want you to send some major gratitude towards God, toward Hank, and toward Archangel Michael and the entire company of heaven. And I want you to receive it back. Very, very good. So what other ways, how can Stacie help with the awakening of Earth? What is the best way, or the way that she intended? Is that why she came here to the Earth besides working with her mom? Is she here to help awaken the planet with her gifts? Archangel Michael will answer this one. Loud and clear.
Yes, it's a side job. Side job that I do.
So being a support for your mom is one of the major things, but then on the side, helping with the awakening.
Yes.
And how important is the side job in the grand scheme?
The side job is very important to raise the vibration of the earth. The earth needs love right now. And I'm one of many. One of many, he says.
Oh, very good. So what is your main purpose then? Of being on the planet?
I'm stepping up to the role. There's
Beautiful.
Uh, there's some folks here that do similar what I do, but they won't be here forever, and I step up to that role.
Understood. And what role would that be, please? As?
Showing, connecting people to heaven, being the communicator.
Excellent. Helping with this planet as it goes through this transition. Is the Earth transitioning right now?
Yes. He shows me like shock waves around the Earth. It's like shock, it hits, and it's like a wave.
And is this shock wave coming from the galactic central sun? Or the center of the... Or from Prime Creator?
It's from how do I just say? From here on Earth, with us that are helping raise the vibration, and
okay.
When it connects with what's coming down from above Earth, and it hits together and it shockwaves around the Earth, and together it makes a bigger impact.
Oh, beautiful. So Stacie is involved with this. She's one of the ones, so the sort of the receivers.
Yes.
And then it ripples out like waves on the pond.
Yes.
On the planet Earth.
Yes.
This is a very significant role then.
Yes.
Excellent. When Stacie is sleeping, and I'd like you to ask Archangel Michael, is she working on councils, extra-dimensional or extraterrestrial councils at all in any way?
4 of them.
She's working on 4 councils. Could you please share which councils those were, if by name, if possible, just to give her an idea of the work she's doing?
I have the honor of sitting in to hear the choir of angels council.
Oh, beautiful.
Is one.
I think Hank listens in on that one too.
Yes, I think he was in on it from the beginning too.
Beautiful.
The other one, they look different.
Are they extraterrestrials? Or you say they look different in terms of form or energetic signature or what?
They have scaly skin.
So would you consider these extraterrestrials? Ask Archangel Michael, he'll tell you.
He says yes.
Is this an advanced reptilian race? A benevolent for sure?
He says yes.
Were you ever a reptilian in one of your expressions before? Is this how you come to be on this council? Or are you just working with the council?
I think once I was there once. It it feels very masculine.
Oh, very good.
They
These
they
are,
they all feel very masculine.
and what about the other two? Well, the one